If you love photography, but you are still shooting on auto mode, you're going to love this quick video. Let's dive in. Today we're going to talk about how your shutter speed impacts the exposure of your final image. But first you might be wondering, what exactly is shutter speed? So let's go ahead and define that for you. So what's happening is light is passing through your lens. There is a shutter that acts like a curtain, and it is in front of your camera's sensor. And when your shutter opens and closes, it lets light in and out of your camera sensor. So when you have your shutter open for a longer period of time, more light is able to come in. When you have your shutter open for a shorter period of time, less light is able to come in. And if you think about a dark room with curtains, you can better understand kind of how that might work. So shutter speed is reflected in your camera in a fraction of a second. So you'll see in the image that I'm going to put up on the screen that we have two images here. They were taken with the exact same camera settings. The only thing I changed was the shutter speed. So in the image on the left, you can see that the shutter speed was 1/500th of a second. And in that photo, we have less light, so the image is not quite properly exposed. So what I did was I lowered my shutter speed. I made it slower so that more light could come in, and I lowered it to 1/320th of a second. And in that, you can see that more light came in and we have a properly exposed image. In the next photo, you'll see that we have 1/600th of a second as the shutter speed for the image on the left. And in that image, there's less light coming in than in the image on the right. If you look at the image on the right, you'll see that I had a slower shutter speed, so more light was coming in, and that overexposed the photo. So if you're dealing with camera settings and you're not sure what shutter speed to choose, just know that you can adjust the amount of light coming in and out of your camera sensor by adjusting the shutter speed. The shutter is just one part of what we call the exposure triangle. We're also, when we're dealing with proper exposure, we're also talking about ISO and aperture. So be sure to check out our videos on those topics while you're here as well.